losing his mind. Shane with the stats, breaking it down in real time. Live on YouTube, black and gold loud. Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass. Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass. Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass.
Welcome, everybody, to Steelers Dynasty Podcast. I'm your host, Bubba Brewer, recovering from the flu, a cold, or whatever I had for the last 3 days that put me in bed and put me down for the count. I'm trying to do the podcasting as best as I can. Yesterday, I went on Mark's show on Tuesday. I didn't want him to go by himself, so I jumped on, and I tried to talk the best I could. I've been popping some pills like a crack addict. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're still in search of a Steelers head coach. So, and my partner in crime will be here momentarily to give us all his X's and O's. And there's some stuff that I want to talk about because I haven't been looking on social media at all today because I shut my phone off and I put it back on this afternoon. So, hey, Jackson. How's it going? George, Devil, Steelers Chick, Mean, I appreciate you guys all tuning in. I'm sorry that we didn't do the national championship live stream like I wanted to do, but I was under the weather. It just hit me like a freight train. So I haven't really been doing nothing but sleeping, actually. I'm behind on the podcasting, putting stuff out. But I'm not behind in Steelers news, and there's a lot of Steelers stuff that we could talk about. I put a thing out on the community post on who you guys want to see as the Steelers head coach. Now, Brian Flores just signed an extension with the Minnesota Vikings. Before I went live, I saw it, and he signed it, but I don't know if that is going to mean anything. Yeah. I wish. Thank you so much. I don't know if that is going to. I seen that kid play. It's great for the Indiana college program on that national victory. I just don't know. If he's like number one. I just don't know. It's hard to say with the NFL draft on who could be number one, and a lot of number one picks have not transpired in the NFL. So I don't know. We have to. I don't think we're going to get a quarterback. There, like Shane said, there's not a lot of quarterbacks in the draft. We have a quarterback waiting. We drafted him last year. I want to see more from him, and that is Will Howard. I like to see more of him and see where he could be because I know Aaron Rodgers, took him under his wing. Yeah. Black Magic, what's up? Burns, yeah, you're probably right. I don't know how his passing ability is, and I just seen that we might be losing Andy to the Atlanta Falcons. I just saw that too. So it seems like we're losing everybody from assistant general managers to coaches to a lot of things. So I mean, it's something. And I believe that there's no other quarterbacks out there for the Steelers to pick. I don't think there is. I really don't know. Hi Joey, how you doing? Roger said he come back. Right now, McCarthy has his second interview. And there's been speculation that McCarthy could be the Steelers head coach. I don't know. I got nothing, and that's all I'm going to say because it could be anything. I think the Steelers are waiting for these AFC Championship situations to transpire. if the Rams lose, we might be able to get Shula. And we have to get Shula. I think the Ravens are looking at Shula also. I don't mind Brian Flores, but like I said, he signed an extension. So we're just waiting. That's all we're doing is waiting. That probably is going to be it. And then I could get my jersey. And then we really get him some receivers. Hey, I don't know. I mean, shit. Anything could happen. Get him some receivers, soar up the middle of the offensive line. I mean, we got some people that the cap is going to cut. Like, I got 4 Steelers right now with the salary cap, and one is Ramsey with $19.5 million in cap. Be no dead money, especially with Deshaun Elliott coming back. Patrick Queen, $13.3 million in cap, saves us about 3.8 in dead money. Okay, Brandon Eccles is $3 million in cap savings, $915,000 in dead money. And this guy here can go. Tight end Jonnu Smith, $7 million in cap savings, $3.87 million in dead money. Smith can go right now. Smith can go. So I haven't heard that the Ravens signed someone yet. I haven't heard that. And the Raiders haven't even signed anybody either. Hey, okay. I told you last week that Nathan Shahas, we'll talk in a week. I would take him as an offensive coordinator, marketing. I would take him. We just have to wait and see. I don't know who they're going to take, guys. I really don't. Like, everything is – I read an article where Mike Tomlin told Najee to take off, get out of the Pittsburgh organization, go somewhere else. But it wasn't he didn't know he was going to get blown up in a firework, and he didn't know he was going to tear his Achilles. So, but yeah, I don't know who. Oh, I sent it. Okay, I'll send it again. I got to send Shane the link again. There we go. I just don't know. I got nothing. Hey, look, our organization is not as bad as the Buffalo Bills organization. I mean, that owner's throwing people under the bus. So, and we're going to talk about the championship games this week. I'll give my picks. Shane will give his. I just sent him another link. But yeah, I gave you the link, Shane. I sent it. I swear to God. I had it. I sent it twice. I swear to God. Maybe it's because I'm sick. Okay, cool. Because I'm sick. You can tell I'm congested. So, ladies and gentlemen, he is the host of West Virginia College Football. He's the voice of West Virginia College Football. He's my co-host on Steelers Dynasty podcast. He helps me out on the Triple B Experience where we talk pulp culture. Tomorrow night is the top 10 hottest actresses of all time. So it's going to be looks. It's going to be all about looks. And they got to be acting big. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. He's going to help me out because I've been under the weather. Ladies and gentlemen, special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller. Hi, Shane.
Well, I don't know if tonight's show will tickle anybody's pickle, but tomorrow there should be some happy pants.
Well, I'm trying to recover slowly, and it's a slow, tedious process. I don't know how I sound. I feel congested, but we were talking about Andy Weidel is looking to getting proposition to go to the Atlanta Falcons, the assistant general manager of the Steelers.
Yep.
I think everybody on Pittsburgh, Danny Smith went to Tampa Bay yesterday. We talked about. Coaching, nobody has said anything, but Mike McCarthy has got a second look. See, what are you thinking, Shane?
Yeah, I think he's the favorite. He's a little old. That's not quite what the Steelers are. Mojo usually goes to the younger cats, but that gives them an opportunity to, like, a slim chance of getting Aaron back. There's no legitimate NFL quarterbacks in the draft, maybe except for Mendoza. So,
well, I think I seen his run where he scored that touchdown, and that team is so good, so good. I didn't know. I thought he would have got like a touchdown pass, but he didn't. And I don't know his passing stats, but
his stats aren't that, like, he has, like, okay, for example, let's just talk about, like, Johnny Manziel.
Okay.
His production was probably twice of what Mendoza's was. But Mendoza was just very deliberate, very just really great execution by everybody on that team the whole year. And I don't want to get on the college football soapbox, but I will for a second.
Well, you're allowed to.
This Indiana team, Bubba, had about 8 players. You know, like colleges have ratings, you know, like 4-star, 5-star. So 5 stars, like everybody who's a 5-star usually is going to get drafted in the first round. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're just generational talent. So then you have your 4 stars. Your 4 stars, or if you get a couple 4 stars, you're going to have a good team. This Indiana team had 8 guys with 0 stars.
Wow.
And, you know, they were just coached up. Curt Cignetti, he only has practice. He has a walkthrough on Monday and a walkthrough on Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, hour and 35 to hour 45 minute practice. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact he's changing the way coaches are approaching, you know, the work week. I think it might even trickle into the NFL. A lot more rest, a lot more time to study. You know, next week's opponent. They do go through the walkthroughs. But it was just such a wonderful game. It was physical. They didn't call a lot. There was lots of penalties that I would have called if I was the ref, but they just let them play. And that actually benefited Miami. But you thought Miami was going to just get the momentum moving. They're getting the momentum moving. Things were looking good. There was a blocked punt. IU scored on that blocked punt, and then the momentum kind of switched back to to Indiana. So
I just think that a number 1 pick in the NFL does not guarantee you number 1 status or a great career.
Yeah.
Did they have older players?
They did have a lot of older players, CBE. Yeah. And here's the thing that makes Mendoza, Fernando, they're playing that ABBA song, Fernando, the band, you know?
Okay.
Which is great. He runs that coach, Curt Cignetti, runs a pro style offense. So what he does, the tape he has for the past year, these athletic quarterbacks that play college ball usually do, like Mahomes. Mahomes was in the Big 12. You didn't know what the hell they were doing. You know, like it's the Wild West. But when you look at what Curt Cignetti does with his team, it translates very easy on video to when these offensive coordinators at the NFL level look at these players. When they're recruiting, they're like, oh, shit, yeah, he can make that throw. He can make that throw, that over-the-shoulder throw. He can throw a dig. He can check down. That's all stuff that translates, and you're not really rolling the dice. So,
well, I guess he didn't like his brother winning because then his little brother rolled out. Didn't think he was going to. I don't know. Like I don't see college quarterbacks. I don't know much about them for when they get to the draft, and I don't think if the Raiders has the number 1 pick, they would take him. The Steelers, people said, "Oh, they're okay," but I would not trade the farm for this guy.
No. No.
I just don't think that our 21st pick is whatever. There's no other quarterbacks out there. And it all depends on what we do as getting a head coach and what our head coach wants.
I think Omar Khan and the new head coach have to be on the same page. And I think when they're trying to narrow down their selection, I think it'll come down to what Omar Khan thinks is the way forward. I don't know. Chat, am I crazy thinking that? But I mean, you want to.
Well, let me ask you a question. Which Rams? If you're looking at the Rams, what coach under McVay do you take? You take the Shula?
Yeah.
Because I have a funny feeling if we don't pick Shula, the Ravens are going to pick Shula.
His defense has held the Bears to 17 points, forced Caleb Williams to throw 3 interceptions.
But that one touchdown he threw, like running back 40 yards, was like the
that's a broken play.
I know.
That's not on the corner. I mean, but Steel house, however we say.
So we would take the passing coordinator as our offensive coordinator, Shula as the head coach. Okay, so what defensive coordinator? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I don't even care about the offensive coordinator at this time. We just get someone in there who can coach the ball. And then I want to talk about something that I saw again. Our buddy Debo said something that would make Mark just lose his shit.
Is that when he was talking shit on Tomlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
What are your thoughts? Do you think Tomlin is a Hall of Fame coach?
He's a Hall of Fame coach because of the record of not having a losing season. Okay, and he had a Super Bowl win. There's nobody coming from his tree of coaching.
That's the thing. I mean, being 500, I would rather see like a wonderful coaching tree where you were innovative and a leader among men. Because if you're such a leader among men, why aren't your coaches matriculating out and carrying on the gospel?
Well, I think Debo is very opinionated, which nothing wrong with that in his podcast. And he was very opinionated when he left the Steelers and went to New England. And when Tomlin didn't play him and he was pissed off. I think when he went to Cincinnati, he was very opinionated. But Afton said, is a coaching tree required? No, I don't.
No, it helps. It helps the pedigree. I mean, I think he makes it, but I think back to here's the other thought. Everybody says, well, he has 2 Super Bowls.
Okay.
How many guys on the Steelers 70s roster have 4 rings, played in all those games, and aren't Hall of Famers? Handful.
There's a lot. There's such a lot. There's a lot.
I think the players have more to do with what happens on the field than the coaches. So if you have players that have 4 rings and aren't in the Hall of Fame, I don't know. He's kind of like right on the edge there. So I mean, I could see both arguments.
I often said developing coaches is different than leading a team. Leading a team, he's very good at. But now, is Marty Schottenheimer a Hall of Fame coach?
Yeah, absolutely. I think.
Okay, so Tomlin with that 1 Super Bowl victory, and he's been in the Super Bowl twice. Mm-hmm. I think you're automatically in the Hall of Fame with the 1 Super Bowl victory. I believe so. I know he's not doing a press conference. He's not doing an exit interview.
Schottenheimer never won a Super Bowl, but for crying out loud, he did coach 21 seasons, kind of like Tomlin. He had Bill Belichick and Nick Saban were some of his coaches. So, I mean,
well, I believe Tomlin's going to get in, but he's not going to get in before Bill Belichick. Bill's going to get in before he does.
Yeah, I agree. After it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm just asking that question because
no, you're allowed to.
He said that. I'm thinking when I'm driving, listening to it, I'm like,
oh, look at that. Vegas said he got fired. I remember 14-2. Oh,
yeah.
And he must have had a first exit bye. Look, people are getting fired all over the place. Look at fucking Sean McDermott getting fucking fired. I mean, and that coach, that Buffalo Bills coach is throwing him out fucking, you know, I just think his playoff is regular season Hall of Fame. His last 10 years in playoffs, not good.
Well, here's the thing. You take the first 10 years of Tom's career.
Gotcha.
Hall of Fame. Don't even blink. Don't even breathe. It's Hall of Fame. Slam dunk.
Sure.
Kind of petering out there towards the end. I don't know. It just, you know, always leave wanting more, I guess.
Well, you always want more. And when he had the Killer Bees and we lost 45-42 to Jacksonville,
that's just it.
Blake Bortles, his quarterback, that left a salty taste in my mouth. But he will be a Hall of Fame quarterback. I mean, he left and he's not even doing a press conference. He just said, fuck it. I'm not doing it. Like, and I don't understand that one either, you know, because even Cower and even Chuck Noll, because people were booing Chuck Noll.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they were wanting rid of Noll because the 80s was just, I mean, he had a lot of older players a lot of people, and we just didn't see it as much because the social media wasn't as predominantly out there like it is now. Like you can't even fucking sneeze without, you know, doing something.
Well, have you social media? We've had some entertaining ads for this show on Facebook recently.
Yeah, I've seen that. The karate guy, other stuff.
How about the strippers? So we got we got those male cheerleaders lined up for the Swish. Your team's in disarray too, my brother. He said McCarthy will be Steelers head coach. That's if you want Rodgers still as quarterback. Swish, I don't know what's going on, and your team is in just disarray also. And Josh Allen did everything under his power, but I got nothing. I didn't see them firing him. No,
and nobody's seen a lot of coaches. You know, it just doesn't happen. I don't know if we take McCarthy. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that.
He's 62. He's older than we are, Bubba.
Yeah, I don't know if he can handle being these young guys. You know,
so just say you get 4 or 5 years out of him.
But then you would just would you get like somebody to, you know, be his replacement and set in as an offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator?
Coach in waiting, like a coach in waiting. That's kind of.
I'm surprised Miami didn't take Shula because of the Shula
is my favorite. Shula is probably my favorite. I think he's the best blend of everything. Bring that defense back.
We'll know this. We'll know if the Seattle Seahawks, because that's the second game.
Yeah.
The first game is at 3:00. It's the Denver Broncos having New England Patriots come to Denver. Bo Nix broke his fucking ankle, which I don't know how he did that.
2 plays before the end of the game. That's crazy.
So now who you taking? Who you taking in that game?
I don't think I think without Bo Nix, they're just lame duck.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. It could be 17-13 or something. I don't know. I just think the AFC is very, very weak. As I knew that going into the playoffs, and we couldn't capitalize on any of that. So
I don't think there's any team that just puts the fear of the Lord in anybody. I mean, there's no dominant team.
No.
Now, have you watched the Kill Tony? Any of that stuff on Netflix ever? The comedy?
I have. Yes, I have.
Did you see the one where Carrot Top came out with that tissue box that was the Chiefs helmet?
No, I did not.
For Chiefs fan, for crying, and
But you know what? They'll be back.
They'll be back. Yeah.
They'll be back because they just signed Eric. Who's their offensive coordinator?
Oh, I don't know. I have a hard enough time keeping track of Steelers shit and West Virginia shit.
Well, but yeah, Flores got that extension, so I don't know what they're going to do. Steelers. Afton says the Pats beat Denver, and Devil says Denver pulls the upset because that's the 3:00 game. Yeah, he doesn't ever do that. That was his worst game he ever played as a professional in the playoffs.
Yeah, he usually takes care of the ball.
It's just
but
he still scored 30 fucking points.
And now that one interception or fumble recovery, whatever they call it, he was.
What do you
down.
call that? What do you call that?
He was fucking down, is what I call it.
Okay.
What do you think?
I just think they got to get these fucking plays right all the time.
Well, the Bears had the same exact play happen, and they called it a completion, and he was down because of contact. Like, you're down, both knees are down. You're down. The play is over after that knee goes down. Who cares if they rip it out? You're down.
But they have to make the same plays. They have to do that, and that's what I don't know why
the calls are not standard. That was the biggest blown call I think I've seen, and it's such a tight game that probably put them over the edge. I don't know.
Well, that's why they fired him. They fired fucking Patriots suck. Denver sucks too. I don't know. I mean, so going into the AFC, could be New England, could be Denver, doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. Now the 6:30 game, it's the Rams going up to Seattle, and we're not looking at anybody from Seattle as our coaching or anything. We're looking at Rams, the Ram tree.
So if you're a Steelers fan, you want the Seahawks to win so you can get your goddamn coach hired.
Well, they Chicago put up a great fight.
Yeah, that throw. He was falling backwards. I don't care if he wears nail polish. He was throwing across his body, and he hit him, I think it was number 85, right in the breadbasket.
Right, tight end, right in the corner. Right in the corner.
That
was a play of the year.
Baller play.
So who you taking in that one?
I think that the Seahawks are going to lose. So
you think the Seahawks are going to lose, and we're going to have to fucking keep waiting?
Keep waiting.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so you're taking the Rams and the New England going into the Super Bowl.
I believe that's it. I think our friend Cable's he's gonna be very, very happy.
Cable's gonna be excited. Because he never thought that. No, I never thought. Well, when we beat him up there, 5 turnovers, and the Steelers pounded the piss out of him and took a one in New England. Devil says Seahawks. I don't know. It should be interesting. If the Rams lose, then we know somebody's coming to Pittsburgh to get an interview. So it'd be Shula. Maybe he's bringing the passing coordinator Seahawks as the OC. Tyrone says Seahawks too. Sam Donald could be MVP.
Could be.
Super Bowl should be. Swish said Super Bowl should be Rams versus Seattle. Yeah. So we still don't have a coach. I just don't know. Andy is looking maybe at the Atlanta Falcons, a general manager. They might take him from us. That's speculation. So, and we only have less than 89 days for the draft. And we'll be knowing more. They're going to use some cuts. They're going to cut some people. They're going to get some people. They're going to sign some people. Mm-hmm. Still don't have. We have Mason Rudolph and Will Howard. That's who we have. Oh, they have interviewed. Okay.
So we have 90 days, 92, 91 days, something like that till the draft.
Right.
What do you think the excitement level is in Pittsburgh for that day, since they're looking for a new coach? Do you think it's being tempered by the fact that, there's a coaching search going on, or?
I believe they never thought this was going to be coming when they did the draft here in Pittsburgh. So now it is they have to pick the right one, because also the Ravens are actually looking. So you know what I mean? Like, you're going to compete.
Usually there's like 4 teams, 3 teams.
There's fucking 10. There was 10.
Yeah.
I think McDaniels, I heard, went to the Chargers as the OC. I don't know. This has been a crazy year. They might extend him. It also depends on who's the coach, because some people might be retired, like Cam. Cam might retire.
Cam needs to go off on a high note. This was definitely one of his best seasons.
I agree. I totally agree with that, Swish. I totally agree with giving Will Howard a shot, him and Mason Rudolph, whoever dukes it out in training camp, for a shot at number 1. And whoever loses is number 2. I mean, 35 touchdowns, national championship. Learning under, Rodgers this whole year. He's Cam is not going to make an emotional. I think he's going to probably be back one more year. I don't know. They want to have that bridge, a couple veterans, and with a new coach, and bridge it over. I don't know. I don't know. It'll be something. This is all what if stuff. Like, we don't have anything tangible at all.
Yeah.
We got nothing. Like, we're going off of speculation. Like, this is worse than any off season. I mean, it's a high off season. It's a big, huge off season, but we are just speculating on what we can do.
Yeah, pretty much.
We just gotta see people play. We gotta see who they're bringing in, and we gotta see if their philosophy fits the philosophy of the players that we already have. If you got a defensive coordinator come in and switches everything up, what's TJ Watt gonna say? And Cam Hayward. Like, that's the thing that we don't know. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy.
Talking about the draft, we're going to have a little shindig here in Western Pennsylvania, and I heard Athens already lined up. Hit us up. Let us know who else coming out so we can get a count, have an idea. Even if you think you might come, for a day or two.
Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, my. Wow, that's a hot take.
Ooh.
That could happen. That maybe. Maybe he's just tired.
I mean, TJ, talk about just a year ago. A year ago, you could have got the stars and the moon and the rope it was hung with.
Now you can't get that.
You're not going to get with that contract. And
nope. And he's not. We've actually won without him. Lindsay's TJ for life.
We love him. We're just saying, like, keep him now. Ride him like a rented mule.
It's just it hasn't speculated anything into the playoffs, man. He's always going to be remembered as a guy who doesn't win a playoff game as a Steeler. I mean, you got Steeler linebackers. Jesus Christ, I can name Chad Brown. You know what I mean? Won playoff games. I hopefully he can bounce back, Tyrone. Hopefully he can. He needs to restructure his contract, maybe, but I don't know if he's going to do that. And there's going to be a lot of restructuring, and there's going to be some players that are going to be gone from the Steelers who we're going to miss, and we just don't know yet. But I don't know what's going to happen. We have all new coaches. Danny Smith's down in Tampa chewing his bubble gum. We got no head coach yet. We don't know what quarterbacks are going to stay or go. Now I'm talking Aaron Rodgers. You don't know yet. Nothing's been said. You don't know if Cam's going to retire. We just got to get the first piece is the head coach. Once we get a head coach, then everything else will fall in line. And if it's Shula, then I think Cam will stay. He won't retire, and TJ will decide it's a different defense because I don't know what the Rams run. So we shall see. I got nothing. No, what do you got there, Shane?
I have the Ben Franklin Tap Room. This is the outside bar where we will have our. This is actually outside, and it's like under an awning, and that's where we're going to have our little shindig. And there's a little fireplace over to the right, and then it's all open. So April, it's going to be chilly, so there'll be heaters out there if need be, but it's going to be a good time for all. We're about 25 minutes north of Pittsburgh. So
there's going to be 1 million people down there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. These are people that want to take one of the days and come out and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Me, you, Mark, DB's coming.
Give you a break from all the crowd of people and just come up to, you go over to McConnell's Mill, which McConnell's Mill is like 2 miles from there. You look it up on the internet. It looks like something from National Geographic. It's absolutely beautiful. In fact, I'll pull a picture up. So this is, so you guys know.
And there's going to be 1 million people in Pittsburgh, and we're going to be doing this at 7:00, starting at 7:00 Thursday. So let me know when you got it.
I'm pulling it up. I'm trying to find a better picture.
Okay. We've never done this before. This is Mark's going to make the promotional thing, and we just want to do stuff to something different.
This is McConnell's Mill State Park. Am I sharing it? Not yet. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
That's what it looks like. That's actually prettier than that. So
there we go.
Let me see here.
A lot of hiking.
Well, let me see. Trying to find a better picture than that, kids.
Well,
bear with me.
Oh, training camp too. Yeah, I'll be down in training camp too.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here's a good picture right here.
Okay, let me see it.
Need to pull it up?
You don't have it yet. As soon as you have it, I'll pull it up.
I'm a little slow on the uptake today.
Me too, buddy. I've been popping fucking NyQuil like fucking candy.
Yeah, I found out my kids like the 11th, my insurance I've had for 10 years, they stopped carrying federal employees. They didn't let me know. So I'm like without insurance. So I got everything signed up, but it's like it's $1,100 a month. Isn't that beautiful?
Shit.
That's McConnell's Mill.
Wow, that is beautiful.
It's real pretty there. So this is McConnell's Mill right here. Let me see. Come on, pull up. There it is. See it?
Wow. Yeah. So if you guys want to do a little sightseeing,
that's 2 miles away. So I tried to pick a spot that if you got sick of football, you could take maybe an hour or two, drive through. You can drive through there, and it's going to be 15 degrees cooler. It's going to be beautiful.
You're not going to have 1 million. You're not going to have 1 million fucking people.
Yeah. Quiet time.
It's going to be. I'm telling you, Pittsburgh is not going to be able to handle what's coming, and it's going to be something. It's going to be historic because now we got a new head coach. Whatever his pick is going to be historic at 21st. Do we go up a little bit? Do we know who we're taking? Do we see? I have no idea. Because I've been getting a lot of offers for a lot of people like JT Toth from Sports Survival to come on and talk about some draft picks. Will from Chicago. I told him congratulations on his season. It's a bummer. And he wants to come back on, talk about some draft picks. So we'll have people. We try to entertain as much as possible, but we don't know what's going on because we have no fucking idea.
We got no coach.
We got nothing. That's what fucking irritates me. Like I never thought getting our asses kicked from the Texans Monday night just fucking made it look like we got nothing going on. And I was, you know what? It makes me a little angry. If we had fucking Rodgers with a little bit of offense, like the Patriots-Texans game, CJ Stroud fucking sucks. So, I mean, we just couldn't capitalize, so we just got to get offensive weapons. We have to execute at all times. And by the way, I got the I know this is not whatever, but all the opponents now, home and away, that come out. Okay, so we're going to be playing at home. We'll be playing the Texans, the Colts, Atlanta, Broncos, the Panthers in our division. And now we're going to be playing fucking Philadelphia. And Philadelphia, we suck in Philly. And we got to go to New England, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, and Tennessee, and Jacksonville. So this year's not going to be, when we do our picks, man, it'll be something. But
Vegas has a wrestling question for you. Let's get that done so we get back to football. Vegas, SJ.
Vegas, my finishing maneuver was the keg tapper, which was a claw hold into a choke slam. When I was Bad Bubba Brewer, when I was the Bobster, when I did my Hulk Hogan gimmick, it was the Hulk Hogan leg drop. And speaking of wrestling today, a little bit of
sad news.
TC Reynolds, my trainer. TC actually was wrestled for the WWF back in the day, was trained by Guido Mongol. He trained a lot of guys in Western Pennsylvania, myself, Dr. Feelgood, Cato, Charlie Pouch, Charlie Manson, my brother-in-law Dominic, Pig Vomit, Seth James, and the Milwaukee Mauler. Passed away today, and that's just some sad news. TC was a hell of a guy. He did a Doink the Gimmick gimmick. He did a Batman gimmick, and he was the All-American TC Reynolds. So, I mean, TC was a hell of a guy. I told Tammy, I said, it's a shame that I don't see these guys, but yeah, he was good. I used to wrestle him all the time. I wrestled him up here at the K Arena, him and Lord Zoltan. I tagged up with Nikolai Volkov against those guys. So, but yeah, it's a sad day. And my Facebook has been
here, Bubba. I'm being the producer tonight, so just bear with me. I think this is a picture of him back in the day. Is that him?
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. TC Reynolds. Yep. Yeah, he was younger.
Mm-hmm. And that's not, hey, chat, that's not me dressed up. Don't give me that shit. That's actually him.
Yeah. He wrestled 40 years.
40 years.
40 years. Yeah, it's a shame though. But yeah, it happens. It just that's one opponent that you can't beat is the opponent of time. You can't beat Father Time. It's going to take us all. Hopefully I'm here for a long time, and you are too, Shane, and hopefully everybody in chat is too. But yeah, it kind of sucks. But yeah, so
we're still here, and Mike Tomlin's not.
Mike Tomlin's not. We're still here. We don't know who our coach is. We have no idea. And we're taking. I think we're taking New England and. Who are you taking? I'm going to take New England, and
I agree.
I want to take New England and Seattle so the Rams, we can get a coach. That's the reason
I'm taking the Rams to win the Super Bowl.
Okay, well, then we're going to have to wait for a coach then.
Going to wait for 3 weeks.
Oh, fuck, that's going to be terrible. Well, I'm just going to take the Seattle Seahawks just so we can get a coach. So
seriously, that's a good Steelers fan there.
Yeah, I want to.
Question.
Yes,
Chat's
sir.
probably wondering too. Monday nights. Let's still do Monday nights. Let's
Oh
not
yeah,
stop.
I'm so sorry. I was just so sick as fuck.
Chat was just wondering, and I'm like, we're gonna do Monday nights. Someone
Yeah.
asked me, "What's happening?" We're still doing it. Bubba was just sick. Bubba had the flu.
I was down for the
hurting.
count. I called off for 2 days. I popping some pills tonight because I wanted to, you know, and everybody's sick at work, and you know, yeah.
But as the weeks go on, we're going to give more information on the Ben Franklin Tap Room.
Yes.
There'll be activities that I'll have listed out there that we'll partake in, and we're going to have some baskets to raffle off. It's going to be a good time.
We'll look for some shirts and some koozies to get, do some giveaways.
Yeah, and then Sam's Club. One good thing about Western Pennsylvania, I'm going to buy lots of Steelers merch at Sam's Club. So you might be flying home with the Steelers lawn chair or some shit like that. So,
oh geez, hot spicy wonton soup. I might need that.
Burn the flu right out of you and your butthole.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been doing the biggest dicks. Is that a?
Now that's going to be on the shirt. Shane's going to show you the biggest dicks in not Butler, but in Western Pennsylvania. We're going to go. That's the one at the Ross Park Mall. That has the biggest dicks at Ross Park Mall.
Good evening, Paul. Thank you so much. Paul did our
wait
our
a second.
soundtrack.
Dick's Sporting Goods and Paul, dude, you killed it. You killed it. Chad, what do you think of the intro? It is fantastic.
It's awesome.
Better than Joe Rogan. Better than Joe Rogan.
Yes. And okay, so we'll be going back Monday nights. I was just sick because we were going to stream the national championship. That was my fault. And we're going to do Monday nights. And we're
Dougie with a great idea. Yinsgasm.
Ooh.
How about Yinsgasm towels?
Oh shit!
Yellow Yinsgasm towels. You could use them for that. I guess.
Yep. The other way Shula is going to be is yes. Thanks, Paul. If they lose this weekend, we get them. Yeah.
Paul, you don't have any shows that weekend, do you?
He's got a show. He's got a show up Groundhog Weekend, I believe. Up in Punxsy. I share all his stuff. But Roberta, let's address that question.
Okay. Let's not worry. They're not going to rush it because the draft is 90 days away. The Super Bowl is 3 weeks away, right? Just 3 weeks.
They want to coach before the combines.
Yeah, they're going to have a coach before the combines. And I tell you what, I enjoy the combine.
Yeah, I like to pay attention.
Tyrone says, Shane, what do you think about JPJ value is pay-wise? Oh, man. That's a show for Monday. Man.
I think he had a great year. He had
a good year. Pierre is the one you think you get a good value out of. You could sign him. But JPJ, do you pay him or do you trade him? I don't know.
No, you pay him. You pay him.
Yeah, you pay him.
Paul said Punksy's their next show. All right.
Paul, you'll be there for sure. I'm sure you're going to be at the draft party for sure. I'm hoping. Punksy's the next show, and that's up by where me and Bubba grew up, closer to where I grew up.
Are you going to watch any of the championship games? Are we going to do any live streams for these games?
We can.
We can.
We can.
I'll let you know, Shane. I'm okay. I get off work at I can start. Shane can start it at 3. It's 3.
Well, what we can do for that one that you're not off work is we'll start at halftime.
That's fine.
We'll do the halftime on from both games.
Yeah, we can do that. We could do a combine. We don't have to. We could just do a whole one. We don't have to.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Afton's having withdrawal.
We'll do our shows. But
okay. Well, Shane, everybody, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go take some more cough medicine because I can feel me getting all whatever here.
Getting all sniffleless.
Yeah. So we'll talk about some stuff come Sunday.
Sunday. Okay, listen, guys. Monday, Bubba, we're going to talk about what Steelers should just go home. Pack your shit. Go sit on the beach. Drink pina coladas. But, time with the Steelers is nigh. We don't need you anymore. Thank you for your service.
We can do that Monday night.
And that's who asked about Steelers chick. And then JPJ will get into a little bit more dirt and detail about the structure of his contract, how much we're paying him. I don't know off the top of my head what we're paying him now.
Oh, Tom. 4 months, baby. 4 months.
Hey, guys, we're going to get a hell of a snowstorm on Sunday through Monday. So
yeah, I got to go to work.
If you're in Western Pennsylvania, bundle up and be careful.
Yeah, drive safely. So Shane, thank you so much for popping on as always. Everybody in the chat, you guys. We still don't have a head coach yet, but we're still in it to win it, I guess. So, okay, guys, have a great night, and we will see you sometime this weekend. Sunday. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shane.
Good night, chat. Good night, Bubba.